My name is Dwaune Latimer, and I'm the keeper of the African collections at the University of Pennsylvania Museum. I was contacted in January of 2018 by a Nazian in Turkey, and he expressed to me that he thought that our Nays were the oldest in the world, possibly the oldest in the world, and he wanted to know more about them. Of course, I wasn't able to answer that question. So I started to do research, try to figure out, first of all, what was he talking about? Because I had never heard of a Ney before. I only knew of these instruments as flutes. And then I contacted several colleagues on campus and just around the world, actually, just to see what kind of information was available, especially for me, who a novice. I'm not a musician. So I really wasn't able to answer his question. And that was like the seed for me to start looking for someone who could identify these instruments, age them, or at least give us more information here so that we can document whether it's old or not, and just what was the situation. The Nazian that initially contacted me also has a website. And he posted information about our collection on this website, which caused another musician from Germany to contact me to inquire about the existence of these really, really old flutes. Again, I wasn't able to confirm or deny anything about it. And I just told him the same thing. I'm looking for an answer. I will see what I find, and I will let him know. But the question has been presented, and we're just going to try to find out everything we can about the instrument. So that's what I'm doing. They were collected in 1900 by Sarah Frischmuth, and then they came to the museum piecemeal directly to the museum from Sarah Frischmuth, and then from the PMA in exchange with the PMA museum. So they were never exhibited. They just were transferred here because we had ethnographic collections, and the PMA does not keep ethnographic collections. We did have a large exhibition in the 1950s, but unfortunately they were not included in that exhibition. This is the area that we stored some of the musical instrument collection in. The entire cabinet is filled with smaller objects such as bells and whistles and gongs and flutes, zithers, etc. Ordinarily, everything would be stored by country and then culture. And sometimes we just can't do that because of the size of the object. So that's why this is stored this way. And it's just all grouped together by type of object. All the student or researcher would have to do is to contact the keeper, a person like myself, and all departments have a keeper. The keeper is a person that is responsible for the well-being and maintenance of the collection, and we facilitate interactions with scholars for exhibition purposes, whether that's in-house exhibition or traveling exhibition going out on loan. So a student would fill out the access to collections form. They would explain their research project, just let us know what is it they want to do, how many objects they want to look at, how long do they think this will take. If there's if it's part of a larger project, they should let us know, give us all the details. And then we just figure out whether we can do it. Whether we can do it would be determined by, is it safe for the object to be handled and seen by the students? And do we have a place for them to work? Because they can't go off-site, the material would stay on-site. Once all of that is done, we set up our appointments and we just meet as many times as we need to get that work done.